Welcome to the Dean's Corner. My name is Golden Wright, and I have the pleasure of serving as Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication at Lamar University. Our college is a vibrant, creative hub, home to talented students, dedicated staff, and accomplished faculty members. COFAC hosts more than 200 events each year, from performances and exhibitions to screening and lectures. There's always something inspiring happening. On the Dean's Corner, we will give you an inside look at the creativity, collaboration, and innovation taking place. On this episode, I am joined by Dr. Nicki Michalski, Chair of the Department of Communication and Media. We will be discussing the new master's degree in strategic communication. Welcome to the Dean's Corner.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're so glad that you're here. Lots of wonderful things happening in your department. And so just tell us a little bit about the Department of Communication and Media.
Well, we have a wide range of different things that you can study in our department. We have advertising, broadcasting, communication studies, film, print journalism, public relations, and we now actually have a master's program as well. So we have a lot of different people doing different things in our department.
And there's a couple of different modalities. You can actually do your undergraduate
Online?
whether it be online or face-to-face.
Yes.
And you don't actually have to be a major to be involved in a number of things that take place in the department.
Absolutely not. We want everybody on the campus to be involved in the university press, in LUTV, in Red Beak, which is our student film group. That one's a little less obvious from the name. But,
right.
But yeah, we want people to be involved.
So tell us a little bit about that curriculum in the undergrad and how that prepares them to get involved. So not just individuals that come in that have an interest, but if you're going to major in it, what are some of those courses that may prepare those students for film or LUTV, university press?
Well, like most academic programs, we have a departmental major core,
Sure.
And that includes things like media writing, interpersonal communication, intro to mass comm. So all of our majors get a foundational grounding across the discipline. And then once you start to move up a little bit into your, well, actually we start even in the freshman level, we have students who come in and work in the TV studio or the newspaper, but you get, of course, the intro to broadcasting class and the editing and copy reading classes and Film Pro 1, and those are actually open to any of our majors. So if they want to dabble in a couple different areas, they have the option of doing that.
What's nice about that professional, you and I have had the opportunity to look at that curriculum over the last couple of years,
Yes.
that if you take these courses, you might find that you're really interested in doing something with university press.
Yes.
But then your focus shifts, and now you want to do LUTV. So it's very general. You could actually change what that emphasis is and not lose a lot of time towards graduation and still graduate in that 4 years.
Absolutely. We have actually a lot of students who do that. And particularly when you're looking at broadcast and journalism and film, you get a lot of sort of cross-pollination that happens. And we have students who work on the paper and then they come down here and do LUTV and then they act in movies. And because we're all right there close together, they get to interact with people who have different emphases. And I think that really creates a nice culture.
Well, there's talking about having students involved in multiple areas. There's press club awards and a number of other that we put submissions for. And I've seen individuals that have their names come across different awards that are there.
Yes.
And we've done real well with those awards lately.
We always do really well with those awards. I know it sounds like bragging, but every year between the University Press and LUTV, we win somewhere between 70 and 100 awards.
That's awesome. And that's not just students, but we also have staff and faculty that have
Yes.
submitted that. So students are taking classes from award-winning, they're learning how to do the craft, and then submitting and winning themselves.
Yes, yes. Andy Coughlin is the Director of Student Publications, and Stefan Malik is basically our lead journalism prof at the moment. And then, of course, we have Gordon Williams, who works down in here in LUTV.
TV.
Yeah. And they all win awards every year. And so our students really get the benefit of having that hands-on experience with people who are incredibly skilled.
So talk a little bit about the hands-on experience here in LUTV.
Okay, so every semester we have open auditions, and you, as mentioned before, you don't have to be a comm major, although we love having comm majors. And you can come in, you can audition to be a frontline reporter, to be a anchor, to be the sports reporter, the weather person. We do have weather on our LUTV news. And then the students put out a news broadcast every week. And so they get the experience of pitching stories and creating those stories and editing them and then bringing them to the public.
I've had the opportunity to be on a panel with some of those students, and it's been awesome seeing them move on into the industry and watching them on television afterwards.
Yes.
And remembering the first time that they were on a panel, and I got to experience that with them. So it's following their success has been really amazing.
I always get excited when I see our alums
Correct.
up there on the news, and that happens almost every day. So it's great to see them out there succeeding.
It really is. So we do have something that's new in the program. It's March will be 2 years from when we launched it, and it's a Master's in Strategic Communication. So
Yes.
can you tell me a little bit about what strategic communication is, and then we'll talk a little bit about the program.
Okay. Strategic communication is sort of a hybrid, actually. It is a industrial / corporate sort of thing. You have elements of advertising, you have elements of public relations, you have elements of persuasion and broadcasting, and it all comes together. The idea is that the students who come out of this program will be professionals who can be out in front of the camera if there is some sort of a disaster, or also pitching the great new things that are happening at their company. They'll be able to create plans for putting out new ideas, new programs, things like that. There is a significant social media aspect as well. Everything has social media now, so we have a couple classes that are specifically aimed at that.
So tell me how the program is set up. I know that it's asynchronous online, which means that it's at your own pace. You do have certain semesters and milestones, 8-week courses. But tell me a little bit about how that's set up. You've got a course that starts it off and a course that...
Yeah, we have the Intro to Strategic Communication class. I'm actually teaching that right now. And it gives us sort of a foundation for the students. This is what's going on in the world of strategic communication and in the world of academic communication. And then we finish off with a capstone where they develop a significant project. But in between, they have a variety of experiences. We have an advocacy class where they learn about how to get people on board with movements and ideas and things like that. We have a global communication class because the world is small. And so you need to be able to interact with people from all sorts of different cultures. We have social media campaigns. We have an advertising campaign type class. We have sort of a hardcore research class.
Okay.
It focuses a lot on statistics.
Sure.
The instructor for that firmly believes that no matter where you are in the communication discipline, you need to be able to collect statistics, interpret statistics. And even if you're not doing the collecting, you have to be able to look at the results and make sense of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, and students have the ability to start that at 3 different times. So fall, spring, summer.
Yes. Yep.
And so this is about all the time that we have.
Oh.
Lots of exciting things happening in communication and media. And I love this new program where professionals out in the field can continue their education and invest in what they're doing. And so thank you for being on the Dean's Corner.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me on the Dean's Corner. It's always a pleasure to share the incredible work happening in the College of Fine Arts and Communication. To learn more about the sights and sounds happening in the College of Fine Arts and Communication, visit us at lamar.edu/COFAC. Until next time on the Dean's Corner, express it, perform it, say it. Your voice matters.